Now, if you don't know what song this is, I'm extremely disappointed in every comic comer here.
That's right. It's Don't Fear the Reaper. But
Yeah.
Welcome to Undercity Chaos in the mind of the comic comer. Go! I'm your host, MTR, also known as Matt the Ratt, and as always,
Rene.
oh, Billy. There we go.
Gojira. Am I on? I can't.
You're on.
Hey,
Oh,
we're
because
kind of
my
low.
headphones
You sound a little low.
Oh, yeah. What you know about that? Who knows Boys Cult here very well?
Gojira. I need more cowbell.
Oh, no, Godzilla! Yeah.
Too much.
Oh, no! There goes Tokyo! Oh, no, Godzilla! That's kind of messed up if you think about it. They're like, oh, let's just go ahead and
Tokyo.
crucify these people beyond belief. All right, you guys. Well, it is a brand new week of Undercity Chaos. This week, we have a little bit of some whack attack. Not only that, but this week's brand new comics, Power Round, names for the next Man of Steel movie. Indiana Jones and Disney might be hooking up a little bit. And, of course, something we haven't done in quite a long time, comic book reviews.
I like those.
Yeah, you're always trying to jump me on the TMNT bandwagon, which I might add, if you guys didn't look at the Rat House Instagram, I had an old school decoration, Christmas decoration, and it had the Ninja Turtles on a sled, and it said, "Dude, Merry Christmas." Nice. And then I realized that the Ninja Turtles were the original stoners.
They were a parody of this comic book, Ronin. That's also really good, by the way.
Does it have to do with stoners?
It has to do with samurais and ninjas in New York.
So all they did was be like, let's do the same idea, but make them turtles.
Yes.
There's also the most adorable picture I've ever seen, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles about to battle Shredder. The only problem is it's a paper shredder.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't it?
I love that.
Adorable. Well, let's go ahead. Let's jump into this week's show. Hey, you guys.
I
You
should bring
playing
out my
it- oh,
itinerary.
That's some little Godzilla music for you.
There you go.
that's
Original
Rising
Godzilla
out of the
music.
ocean. Bum, 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 bum.
I think my favorite one, which is the only one I can recall, is when Godzilla faces the robot Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah.
Mecha Godzilla.
Which, where did it even come from, I might add?
They built it. It was these aliens. It was the same aliens that Godzilla defeated when he fought Monster Zero or Ghidorah, the three-headed one. They're like, this guy took down our best monster. We got to come up with something for him. So
Let's
they built
come up with him.
They built a
but
robot Godzilla.
First Gen Jaeger.
Yeah, pretty much. Didn't work, though.
They took the technology from that Godzilla and made it into...
It didn't work, though.
Jaeger.
Godzilla was still able to triumph.
There's always a...
Godzilla's boss, man. Yeah.
I don't know.
He's the king of the monsters.
I did like him, but I think a lot of the movies kind of bore me with the whole scientific talk. Just like, oh. And like,
Yeah, I just want to get to him crushing the
Oh,
monster.
it's not the
Monster
fact
battles.
that you have to constantly read through the whole thing. So if you're illiterate, you're like, I don't understand what the hell is going on here.
There's certain things where I'm like, just get to the. There's other movies I want to watch and I want to take it all in. There's other movies where I'm like, just get to like the fighting. Like, show me something explode.
Yeah, show me Despicable Me too,
That's-
or Frozen,
Oh, Frozen.
or
Okay.
say Din Din.
Din Din. Oh,
Din Din.
that's my favorite. What is for Din Din?
This guy's like
It's cold outside.
on Superiority Complex. He's like, Martin hates Din Din,
Yeah,
and I was like, no, it's me.
No, Martin was the first one to hate it. He's the first one to call it.
Oh, I thought it was me because I remember you being like,
It's weird that
you want some Din Din when we went to eat, and I was like, don't say
It's
Din
weird
Din.
that you both have that thing where who would hate Din Din?
Who
Din
hates preggers?
Oh,
oh, jeez.
Case
I hate-
closed.
No, I hate YOLO.
yeah, YOLO's bad too.
I don't like YOLO.
Because
I love-
I'm religious. I say Yolt. You only live twice. Because when I go to the next world, my spirit is reborn.
That's from a.
My sister goes to UC Davis, and I went to go visit her once. And between Davis and Sacramento, this one little city, and I kid you not, it's called YOLO.
Oh god.
Let's go there. Can
And
we
it's-
record a podcast there, you
and it's
guys?
fun-
We're
okay.
in YOLO.
And
I'm
like,
gonna
okay,
shit
you
myself.
feel bad, but like we went to the movie theaters, and you know how like before the movie starts, there's like a slideshow of all the local businesses.
Yeah.
And it's like have some YOLO crediting, do some YOLO banking, and I was just like, this doesn't sound like you're gonna be financially stable. Or like it was like.
They just use your money every time.
And they're
you
promoting
get
all
out.
these YOLO
Right.
businesses, like the YOLO retirement homes. I was
If you,
This is where Drake will eventually
if you
be.
live your life by the YOLO code, though, you don't need a retirement home, right? You're
Right.
dead because you jumped off a building. YOLO! YOLO! You decided to walk across the freeway. YOLO!
just with your hands up.
there was so much-
all regular showed out.
Oh.
YOLO.
It was just so funny being there because there's so much YOLO stuff in Davis, like right next to it, and there's so many YOLO businesses
What else is there to
promoting
do in Davis if you think about it?
hippies and vegan food.
Ugh.
Sounds awesome.
Also, when it
Sounds
gets
like my
hot,
kind of town. Hacky sack
And
all
it-
day.
and it's like a-
wait. What was it? What was it? What was
Oh,
it again?
Patton Oswalt, where he says that every time you order a steak, a hippie loses his hacky sack in the gutter.
and it's like the weather's like a worse version of LA. It's like when it's hot, it's broiling, and when it's cold, it is like a freezer.
Where is this city at?
Davis? It's right outside Sacramento.
Oh,
Yeah. Sacramento.
That sucks.
Does anyone know what is the UC Davis mascot? Do you know?
The Aggies.
That's right, the Aggies. That's right.
What are you Aggies?
It's like horses.
Oh.
I just know this because my sister kept buying me shirts from UC Davis.
And
Go on,
you wore
keep
them?
going. We're gonna have we have this conversation.
Yeah,
Like,
but
Oh
It's
no, is this about to
YOLO.
you? No, it's not YOLO.
No.
It's you only live twice.
YOLOs.
Oh wait, that's James Bond, isn't it?
Yeah.
James
Yeah.
Bond movie.
There you go.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 3 guesses to guess that. If you know Quentin Tarantino, you know who is singing the song.
It's Nancy something, isn't it?
Oh yes, Nancy who?
Is it with an
Dad
S?
Her dad is super famous.
Is it with an S?
Yes. Dad is
Stuart?
probably her dad is
Stuart?
probably the most famous singer in
Is it Stewart?
American history. No,
No. I don't
one
know.
of the most famous singers.
I thought
Come on,
Ro-
you youngins. Nancy Sinatra. You guys.
Sinatra.
Oh, yeah.
The
Frank
boots were made
Sinatra.
for walking.
Start spreading the word.
Now, let's talk about this Walking Dead thing.
Walking Dead. Walking Dead's dead.
It's over.
Did you guys watch it this week? It was
I
awesome.
saw Arrow last week. And that was
I'm
awesome.
Unfortunately-
2 weeks behind on Arrow.
And you guys missed out on a hell of an episode. I kid you not. It finally broke the superpowered barrier, and it was
Who had the superpower?
Solomon Grundy.
Why?
Because he was born on a Monday.
Yeah. But he
The
was
irony.
he ripped off a centrifuge. He was getting shot at. He was throwing people all over the place, ripping off like things right off their foundation. It was amazing.
Did he
I-
say anything?
No. But
Born on a Monday.
I know, right?
The
Like,
Solomon
what the hell
Grundy-
does that mean?
there was Deathstroke looks like he's getting his powers. You got I forgot Flash made an appearance.
I hope they do it because so many people are into that show right now that aren't into superheroes, and I just want them to like just fucking like throw some superpowers on everybody and go, ha! You do like comic books. That would be great.
Oh yeah, it's
that's
like
funny.
I don't read anything with like.
Oh, I don't. That
superpowers.
stuff's lame.
That stuff's lame.
Boom! But I watch Arrow.
But I like the Batman movie.
There's been superpowers on that show.
Oh, dude, I had an argument with.
Speedy has been super annoying for like 2 seasons. Yes.
Oh yeah, I think Green Arrow found him annoying in that last episode.
I had an argument with this chick over the weekend because she's like, oh yeah, I like. She's like, I like Batman, but I really like Spider-Man. I was like, that's cool. And then she's like, yeah, well, my favorite Batman movie was the one with Alicia Silverstone. I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Batman and Robin.
I'm all Batman. And Robin. She's like, well, I didn't really like Batman in it, even though he was really smart in it. But I really like Poison Ivy. I was like, oh, Jesus. No, it gets worse. Then she's like, well, I like Spider-Man a lot. Spider-Man's always been my number one. But, I really like Tobey Maguire as Spider. I was like, Jesus Christ. You're just going lower and lower.
Tobey
up.
Maguire was not bad as Spider-Man. Why
But
does
he
everybody
wasn't
That's not-
sarcastic, witty Spider-Man.
He was better
like,
than the kid they got now.
You missed.
I like
but-
the kid that got.
I like
the
both.
kid
to be
they
honest.
got now, though. He's good when he's in the suit. He's not good when he's out of the suit.
Yeah, he's all socially awkward and weird.
Yeah, because
and
it's all like, were you getting
autistic.
shot? Yeah, I guess that was like implied.
That was pretty good, dude. That was pretty good. I think that deserves a little round of applause for
Good
that.
stuff. Nice. Give him that one.
Oh man.
Oh, you know what? He deserves.
Hollywood,
a little better.
contact me. I'll
Here-
leave you my phone number.
Shut up, Billy. Here you go. This is for Billy.
Go in that bag and find my wallet.
Which one is it?
It's the one that says bad motherfucker.
There you go,
yeah.
dude. You deserve that one for that comment. But you know, I don't know that the Spider-Man trilogy, hated it.
I think part
Venom
Like
was
the
such
overall-
a nobody.
Yeah.
Sandman was this
No, well,
crying guy.
part 3 was terrible. If you don't like part 2, what's wrong with you?
Part 2 is good.
Part 2
but-
is a
With
great.
Doc
I love part
Ock?
1 and
Part 2 is
two.
part 2 is a great superhero movie.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't like the guy that played Doc Ock.
You don't like the guy that played Doc
the
Ock?
guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Was he from Raiders of the Lost?
Yes.
Yeah.
Throw me the hand like throw me the whip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was him.
The poison is still fresh. 3 days.
But I don't know. He just. Billy's just losing
Billy,
it over
man.
here.
What's wrong, Billy? The poison is still fresh. 3 days.
That was good.
Actually,
Adios, senor.
you know, when I was a kid, I think Indy scared me into being scared of snakes because I was like, if this grown man that's scared of nothing,
Really? Because
He's
I
scared
was
of
afraid
snakes.
of getting my face melted off.
Yeah.
It's
I'm afraid of a Nazi throwing me in the propeller of an airplane.
right?
while boxing, while randomly doing hand-to-hand combat with me.
Or a giant boulder.
Hey, before Daryl Dixon, Indiana Jones took on a tank.
That's right, baby.
Ah.
That's right.
This guy was like,
Oh, it was pretty funny. They quoted Batman recently, and it's Catwoman when she's going, you know, you gave this city everything. You don't owe 'em anything anymore. And then it's a picture of Kobe, and it says, not everything. Not yet. I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, all right, yeah, that's badass. But, you know, I didn't like him as Doc Ock. I really didn't.
Why?
He was a good Doc. He was a good Dr. Octavius, but he was not a good Doc Ock in my eyes.
Why?
He wasn't really like,
don't bust a Joel Schumacher.
Peter!
Was like, Val Kilmer's a great Bruce Wayne.
Peter, I'm gonna kill Aunt May. I'm gonna kill her right now. I'm gonna do it. Like, he was just very like.
Is this our Whack Attack segment right here?
You know what? It should be part of the whack attack. I believe that was. It was just whack as hell. Thanks for yawning completely.
No, I wasn't yawning. I was just doing I was getting ready to give you your favorite villain.
Who's my favorite villain?
No, Batman! I expected to die!
Believe it or not,
From the movie theater next door.
no. You're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. Hold on. Hold on. I can do this. I can do this. And you feel like you're in charge?
Have you power over me?
Yeah. And you have power over me. Gotham is yours. Do what you please. No, my favorite. All right, look it. My favorite. If we're gonna base. Gosh, stop, please. I can't hear him either. He sounds like a
Sound
Muppet.
a cross between Sean Connery and like the parents in like
Yeah,
the Peanuts.
The Peanuts, right?
No. Yeah, he does. Batman. That's the only thing you understand. All right. Let's do a little whack attack
You
segment.
expect me to talk, Goldfinger? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
All right, whack attack segment. Worst on screen villain, and it does not need to be on the movie. It could be on the silver screen.
What do you mean on the? You mean on the TV?
On the television.
Oh, I got it right
Telly?
now.
Oh, okay, I got one.
Billy's gonna be mad at me, but
You go
Is
first.
it one of the guys from Arrow?
it's the guy who plays Count Vertigo.
Oh, God. How dare you.
He's terrible.
Seth Gable.
He is awful.
He's Seth Gable. I liked his last performance, although he was being compared too much to the Joker, and I can see why.
He needs some salt and pepper so he can finish chewing on that scenery. Because
I was sad when he died. Spoiler alert there.
I got mine. The guy that plays Zod, but the guy that plays he plays the enemy and Let's Go to Prison, and he's the freaking skinhead guy
Zod from Man of
from
Steel.
the new
from
Man
Man
of
of
Steel.
Steel,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
like, you holding out on your buddy. What is his name? Like Lantern.
Oh yeah, how on your body.
I'm gonna talk like this all day.
I am
And look like
Krypton.
I'm
You didn't think
I'd
Dwight
try.
Schrute made a good General Zod? You didn't like that?
Dwight Schrute. What I do for my people.
Oh gosh, the look that he gave me right now is exactly
the dead-eyed look.
Yeah.
Okay, what? Let's do Zod, and Renee and I are going to do Zod and Bane having lunch together. All right, ready?
Okay.
Wait. Can you at least do a clear sounding Bane?
You gotta bring up his mic. You have to bring up his mic.
I know. Hold on.
Hold on.
Let's see. He's yellow. All right, go for it.
So good to see you, General Zod. What are you going to have for lunch?
It's nice to see you. But why are you yelling at me?
This is the way I kick.
Why?
I got something covering my face inside my full house. You're gonna hear me.
Yes, of course. You can remember, General Zod. What will you have? And we'll have a cob salad. Hold the tomatoes and put the dressing on the side.
You went all out on that.
How does Bane eat?
He does. He like
doesn't.
like Darth Vader through a straw.
Choked on my spit.
Ugh.
He probably just goes through like a feeding tube, you know?
Yeah,
Like when he goes to bed.
intravenously.
Bring her to me.
He's like a bird. Ra's al Ghul's daughter chews up the food and spits it in my mouth. That is the kind of
All right,
relationship.
worst villain ever.
You know, Mama Bird, me? Like
Worst
Mama
villain
Bird?
ever.
I'm going to-
Me
Renee.
would have to be the guy that played Doomsday in Smallville, the show Smallville.
Oh yeah, I know. What you're
That
talking
was a horrible take on Doomsday because what they did is that they try to bring Doomsday to a more humanity kind of deal, which that's not Doomsday at all.
He's
He's-
genetically enhanced to
Yeah.
basically just kill Superman.
He was created just to kill anything in his path.
And,
Yeah.
well, like his design was that he was supposed to die, but when he comes back to life, he's immune against whatever he died from. So he can't die from the same thing twice.
Yeah. No, but they try to.
But if you think about it, like Superman could like kill you how many different ways? He could freeze you to death. He could freaking
Ray.
heat you to death.
Yeah,
he
but
could
he was.
break your neck.
The thing is, he was birthed on Krypton when it was like a violent planet, like kind of like our dinosaur age, where it was like, explosions and like a violent atmosphere. He died like so many times when he was like born. So he's like off the bat, he was already way immune to a lot of things.
no, but they
Alright.
made him. But the thing I don't get is that they made him like human though.
He was like a split personality guy. Right?
Yeah, like
Human.
He was between a
Schizo.
paramedic and
And
Doomsday.
And Doomsday, yeah. And
Yeah.
it was like a whole like kind of like a werewolf change where he couldn't control it. You know,
Yeah.
it was weird.
Oh, so it's like a man bat version of Doomsday, kind
Yeah,
of. That's
kinda.
Where
stupid.
is my werewolf?
I might
man.
add.
I've looked everywhere.
I watched.
I think I don't know if you guys want to bring this up, but I think this is
I
one of the
don't.
worst villains. It's probably I like to pretend this movie doesn't exist, and I don't know why I got a sequel, but Superman 4: The Quest for Peace.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
I mean,
wrestler-
Wait. What movie?
Superman 4: The Quest for Peace.
You never heard of that? What?
No.
Really?
You're full of shit, right?
No, dude, that's
There is some-
actual
there
You're
is
movie.
not qualified to host this call.
There was a weird wrestler
Dude,
dude,
no.
and I think that is
Wait.
Yeah.
There was a Superman 4?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Superman 3 with Richard
I-
Pryor too.
I know Superman 1, 2, and 3, but that's it.
No,
So there's a part
fourth
4.
One. There's
Oh,
a fourth one.
Jesus.
It's
How bad was it?
Terrible.
really bad.
Was it like Frozen and Despicable Me 2 terrible?
Worse.
Worse.
Was it, all right, here we go. Was it Jim Cotta terrible?
About on par. Was
No!
made around the same time.
Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
check out the villain in that, and then you get back to me.
Isn't it Robert Vaughn?
It was some weird wrestler dude with like lightning and shit.
Oh, okay.
I forgot, but I remember the villain was god awful.
Was he
Yeah.
part of the comic book mythos?
I don't think so.
No, it was.
No, he was strictly like made up.
Yeah, it was like putting something.
We have to have a viewing party for.
worst superhero movies.
No,
Hopefully we end up doing some stuff here. Kinda
Wait. I got this, and I said this online before. Who was the worst Batman villain I've seen on screen?
Oh, worst Batman? Hold on.
I got this for you. There's no debating this.
Okay, what?
Joel Schumacher.
Nice.
The worst Batman villain. Like, there's no one who wanted to put him in the ground more than that guy.
Give him rubber nipples and make his butt crack freaking accessible.
So give him the Nightwing costume, but with a cape. He's like, the whole point of the Nightwing costume was to get rid of the cape. He's like, I don't care.
Right?
Wait,
And
I
not
don't
only
think what you're
that,
doing
let's
is
make
smart.
it
I don't
bright
care.
yellow so everyone could see him, no matter where he's hiding. You ever think about that? Like, it was bright yellow on the inside.
So what about Gordon's daughter? He's like, no. Alfred's niece, okay? It's Alfred's niece.
Yeah.
We don't do somebody else's dog. We don't put them in the line of danger. Who else is... And then Alfred's dying.
Well, okay.
American Express wants to sponsor this movie. Let's give Batman the Batman Forever credit card.
All right, so
What
Val Kilmer's
is
not going to
this?
come back, so I cast George Clooney. Wait, what? It's
Yeah.
Right?
He's
Which
great
I
in
might
Neo.
add, it was a great idea to have George Clooney as a seasoned Batman, but you can't have the George
They
Clooney
had it
attitude.
Too campy. Yeah, they had it too campy.
See, that's the thing. Everybody who was wrongfully casted as Batman did
He
great.
came back as Lex Luthor?
George Clooney was probably the only rightfully casted Batman, and he did horrible. Who would have thought Mr. Mom would do a great Batman? He was one of the greatest.
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah,
at
Michael
that time.
Keaton was a good Batman, but he did not do a convincing Bruce Wayne, though. That's the thing. Like, there was like,
and he wore glasses for some odd reason.
Yeah.
Don't know
Oh,
why.
God, don't remind me of that.
Let me see. What is it?
Superman 4.
Oh.
The most terrible... Oh, God, I can't. I
and
can't.
then
It's
Christian
hurting my
Bale
eyes.
played a good Bruce Wayne, but kind of but a pretty good Batman, you know?
All right, all I gotta say is, if they're gonna cast Ben Affleck as Batman, he cannot have the mustache and the goatee.
No.
Like, he has to be clean shaved.
Yeah.
Which I might add, he's had that for quite a long time now.
What?
The goatee,
Who?
Ben
Oh,
Affleck.
he's not going to have that.
No, hell no.
He better not. I'll be pissed.
And Gal Gadot's gonna have to beef up,
Who
too.
cares if he has a goatee?
Batman doesn't have a goatee.
Who cares?
How awesome would it be to see Batman with a beard?
Yeah.
Just like a full-on, just like...
Maybe a 5 o'clock shadow, but
No.
not a beard.
I want him to have a goatee.
I'm excited.
He had it once, and it was retarded when you saw it.
I wanted.
It's just like having someone in the cow, then poof, you have like a chia pet on their freaking face.
Are you talking
It
about
just
Batman
doesn't look-
Venom when he like comes out?
Yeah,
He's just like,
it's
man,
Batman Venom.
like that was the worst low I've ever been through.
and he's just sitting there on a sofa, like, oh yeah, dude, I'm hitting the right stuff. Like, it's stupid.
You need to get. I want Batman to just have like really like a hipster mustache. That'd be
Handlebar mustache.
Yeah, like a wax tab.
And when he's just listening to you, yeah, he's just curling it like Jack Sparrow.
There you go.
It's like,
He's talking to Catwoman.
raising his eyebrows.
You like my whiskers?
Like all creepy raper status and stuff,
yeah.
dude. That's wrong. All right, you guys, let's go ahead.
Speaking
Let-
of Batman, should we?
Oh, you want to go into that right
yeah,
now?
let's go into this right now.
All right, let's go ahead. Actually, let's kill off this week's brand new comics.
Okay.
Go ahead and take it away, Rene.
All right, this week we got A plus X, Ape Sapien Volume 3, Adventure Time Candy Capers, Adventure Time and Eye Candy Volume 1, Alex and Ada, Amazing Spider-Man 700.2 and .3, Astro City, Avengers AI, Batgirl, Batman Black and White, Batman Little Gotham, Battlestar Galactica Starbuck, Cable X-Force, Captain America Living Legend, Catalysm Ultimate Spider-Man, Catalysm Ultimates, Chew, Clown Fatale, Coffin Hill, Constantine, Danger Girl The Chase, Dead Body Road, Eerie Comics, Emerald City of Oz, Pharaoh Bureau of Physics, Forever Evil Arc of War, Grim Fairy Tales Code Red, Godland Finale, Green Lantern Corps, Green Warlock, Halo Exhalation, Haunted Hour, Inhumanity Awakening, Invincible, Justice League 3000, Justice League of America, Krampus, Lazarus, Legends of the Dark Knight, 100-page Spectacular, Magic the Gathering Theros, Manifest Destiny, Marvel Knights Hulk, Marvel Universe Avengers Assemble, Marvel Universe Ultimate Spider-Man, Marvel Captain America First Adventure Adaptation, Mega Man, Mighty Avengers, Nightwing, Nova, Powerpuff Girls, Protectors Inc., Regular Show Skips, Satellite Sam, Shaolin Cowboy, Sherlock Holmes, Moriarty Lives, Sons of Anarchy, Star Trek Annual, Star Wars, Suicide Squad, Superboy, Superior Foes of Spider-Man, Superman Action Comics Volume 3, Superman and Wonder Woman 3, Thunderbolts, TMNT Colors Classic Series 2, Uncanny X-Men, Unity, Walking Dead, Wolverine and X-Men, Wolverine Max, World's Finest, and X. That concludes this week's brand new comics.
Damn, dude, right on the dot with that.
I
Look
know.
the
Dude, there
hell
was-
out.
There's so much good stuff coming out this week.
Oh, I know.
I know, yeah.
Nightwing, some Walking Dead.
Batman, I'm kind of interested.
I think
in.
if I had like an infinite budget, I would probably buy like 90% of what's on here.
If I had an infinite budget, I'd buy 90% of the figurines that we have here at Undercity Comics. Sorry, Mario's not.
do
Mario's
the commercial, right?
I still have the commercial. Do you want me to play the
Yeah, just
commercial?
play the commercial.
All right, we'll play the commercial. Here we go. This is for Undercity Comics.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you've heard about it in stories. You've heard about it on the podcast. Undercity Comics in Whittier. We are located at 11219 First Avenue, Whittier, California. Come on down and check out all the comics. DC, got it. Marvel, got it. IDW, got it. Dark Horse, got it. Kaboom, we don't give a shit. We got that too. All your comments are down here waiting to be read. They're wrapped in plastic. We're not some hack, second-rate comic book shop that just leaves their stuff in piles around the house like at your best friend's apartment. That place is disgusting. Everything is wrapped, beautiful, ready to be pulled off the shelf, purchased, and read. You want to read it here? We don't care. Pull up a chair. You want to come in and bring your greasy food and put that all over your own comic books? That's fine. Just don't put it on ours. We've got toys. We've got games. We've got beverages. We've got pennies. Feed the penny monster at Undercity Comics. Why are you still listening to me? Get in your car and drive down here now.
Haven't played that in forever.
I know.
and
That's
a
why.
day.
That's why I figured you might as well play it. You know.
All right, what are we talking about?
Right now we are talking about. Let's see.
I think
Our next subject is Power Round names for the next Man of Steel movie. Which I might add, we will not address what the thoughts are. We're just addressing our own personal thoughts right now. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. A little bit of Power Round. What would be the best name for the next Man of Steel movie? Now remember, it is a Man of Steel
Sequel. It's a
sequel.
right?
Yeah, they
I
say
still
that.
think it should be World's Finest.
Honestly,
Actually, I would change that to Trinity.
Why Trinity? Because they're going to have Diana in it?
Yeah, that's what the comic book Trinity was about.
That's what I know. But then, like, okay, like as soon as they cast Wonder Woman, I'm like, now it's gonna be like overpowered.
They might as well
have
just call
Batman
it
and
pre-Justice
Superman
League movie.
I just think World's Finest would be fine with me.
She's really fine.
How about we call it Stop Making These Movies?
Why? You don't want it?
No.
But you want all the Marvel movies?
Yeah, but nobody
We've
cares.
never seen those characters come to life
Superman,
before. That's the thing.
what,
Well, we've seen it with
seventh,
Wonder
eighth-
Woman. It wasn't good.
This is the 7th or 8th Superman movie now?
Yeah.
That's enough. And they're
No.
never
Look at how
like,
many Batman films? now?
Look how many Godzilla movies there have been. They're still making them.
yeah, but you know what? Godzilla's not boring.
They're still making new Star Wars.
Oh,
Superman's boring, dude.
you
I
thought
mean, you can make a ton of Batman movies. I mean, there's been two bad Batman movies out of all.
hey, you know what? Batman Forever was okay.
Yeah, I thought it was
Forever
okay.
was pretty good. I mean, for the lines of the villains, like Riddler, I like. Tommy Lee Jones, I question as Two-Face.
Agreed.
But Val Kilmer as Batman, I did enjoy it.
I did enjoy, the only thing I was so hyped about Dick Grayson, it's like, look, he's Robin and he gets kidnapped. And I was like, what? 'Cause I wanted to see this guy in action.
Oh,
Or like when he says, "Holy metal, Batman." He goes, "What?" He goes, "Look, the ground. It's all holy."
that was funny.
It's like, oh god.
Nicole Kidman? Oh, God.
Oh yeah,
No, like where
agreed.
was she? Like,
I like
why
she
was
talks.
in
I like
it?
how she talks like, I know you're into like leather and whips. I looked
That
into
was
your
a very
ex-girlfriend.
very 90s because Tommy Lee Jones was like hot at the time.
Man of
Oh,
Steel.
So is
Oh,
Jim
Yeah.
Carrey.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Man of
Yeah,
Steel.
okay, yeah. Let's get back to it.
Superman Forever. Let's call it that.
Let's just call it Superman Returns, and ignore
Let's call
ignore
it-
the fact that one was created before this.
Man of Steel returns.
Let's call it. No, you're not talking about the Batman Superman movie, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Yes,
Yeah.
potential title names.
Why don't we talk about Batman and another dude we don't care about and Wonder Woman? How about
Oh,
Man of Steel battles the Dark Knight, then gets pwned after.
The Darkest Night.
that? Batman, boring dude, and hot girl. That's what they should call it.
Batman.
an invincible guy, a guy that's not, and then
Batman.
randomly an Amazon
And
Amazon
a
woman.
guy that everybody likes. Yes.
I would call it like.
Batman.
You know what?
Go.
Let's just call it Power Girl and just have her in it, just
Right.
jumping on a trampoline for 2 hours.
2 hours straight.
Like,
I can
at
be
the
like
end-
Kind of like the Man
I
Show,
was gonna
but
say the end of every Man Show.
Yes.
The last 5 minutes of Man Show stretched into a 2-hour feature, which not a bad idea. Now.
Right? No. But then,
you can
but
see
then
him
as a
thinking about it and
twist-
say it's
Yeah.
not a bad idea.
but then as a twist, you add Wonder Woman jumping with Power Girl as well too, and then you're like, okay.
It just got real on
I
here.
know, right?
Everybody must leave the theater. Oh wait, you're
Man,
already
I
beating
don't
me to
know
the
if I'm-
punch.
I don't know if I can sit through another Superman movie, man.
I could.
Man
I'm
of Steel was
so
not-
excited.
Not bueno.
I like the actor they got for Superman.
How many times did you
Englishman?
see? Hold on. How many times
The
did you
English
see
guy?
Yeah.
Man of Steel?
Saw it once. That's all I needed to. I felt like I was that machine that Zod had. I thought it was
The
working on my-
World Engine.
I thought it was hitting.
Release the World Engine.
I like his voice.
I know, right?
I hate it.
Zod. I like Renee's Zod impression.
If
Renee,
so,
just talk like that all the time.
Now I'm like, okay, guys.
So I'm gonna call the phone. We're gonna do a fake
All right.
phone call.
I know. Right?
I want you to answer the phone at Undercity as General.
every time
Undercity Comics.
we don't have that.
You want Superman? We don't have that.
I like the way you say Superman with a little accent. Superman. Dude.
He's not
Superman.
Superman. He's Kal-El.
His name's Kal-El. Where have you sent your son, Laurel? Oh god.
I know. Poor Zod's been searching the whole galaxy. He's like, dude, you need to. Honestly, like, I don't think they should have done the Superman movie the way they did. Because, like, if you think about it, you should have been like, hey,
And I
dude,
just realized
you
that,
need to
like,
die in order to save our race. Can you just do that?
No, but then I just realized, like, the only emphasis or, like, expression he had was when he was still on Krypton and yelling at Laurel. He's like, I will find him. I will find him! I was like, what the hell is that?
The ironic part was like, me, of course you will. We're gonna die, and you're gonna be protected in another
Right.
zone.
I know, right?
It's like,
You know, it would have
that's-
been great if they would have pulled him away. He would have been like, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. They'd have been like, what the hell is that?
1, 2, Zoddy's coming for you.
3, 4,
Better
better
lock
lock
your
your
doors.
It sounds
No
like, you know
point.
what it sounds like? It sounds like he has a giant ball of dip at the front of his lip, and he just
Oh,
talks.
yeah, right.
So
That's
what
what it sounds like.
What titles did we even come up
like-
with so
Like,
far?
I got
Hi.
something right here.
Yeah, I got
Did you
something
guys come up with any
right
titles?
Let's call it the Rage of Mongol.
Oh, yeah. How is Batman? Superman?
Honestly,
That's
why
good.
not call it Batman Superman or Superman and Batman? Like, I can understand doing it like that, but I mean, I guess Warner Brothers still wants to keep it as like the Man of Steel. I mean, hold on,
Let's
just
go ahead, let's
read
pull up.
Let's okay, if we can't come up with anything, let's have people decide of like what's the worser one then.
Well, you know what? There's so much focus on the heroes. What are the villains?
Yeah.
I mean, dude,
They
I mean,
They haven't
cast any
confirmed
villains.
anybody.
I mean, like, if you're gonna have those three heroes, it better
You know
be like
it has to be
Doomsday and
Lex
Tallow,
Luthor.
and
No,
like
it's
you
gonna
know,
be like they're gonna go, oh, it's gonna be Professor Pig.
It's gonna be Lex Luthor and the Joker, and then Cheetah Girl, and Cheetah Girl is just, or what's her name?
just Cheetah.
Cheetah.
Yeah, Cheetah's just
Who
gonna
would
be
play
in
the
No,
Joker?
not you,
Yeah.
Diana. Well, okay. Well, here are the possible titles. The nine titles that Warner
I
Brothers
did
have
like Kevin
come up
Spacey
with.
as Lex Luthor. I hate to say it.
So
I really liked him as Lex Luthor. As horrible as Superman Returns was, great freaking Lex Luthor.
Gene Hackman.
yeah. No,
Gene Hackman. It was Kevin Spacey.
Oh, Kevin Spacey. That's right.
Kevin Spacey was a good Lex Luthor.
Gene Hackman was a good Lex Luthor in Unforgiven.
Stupid.
That is a good villain right there. Unforgiven.
Go for it.
All right. So the possible titles are Man of Steel, Battle the Night. Any thoughts on that?
And it's not night.
It's not N-I-T. It's K-N-I-T.
Yeah.
No.
I mean N-G-H-T. So it's okay. Then here's another one. Then this is like the darkness thing. Man of Steel, Darkness Falls.
Nope.
Man of Steel, Shadow of the Night.
Nope. Oh, maybe because he is kind of in the Dark Knight shadow.
No, but
I mean, he really is.
yeah, he really is.
All right, hold on. It's the one at the very end that he's going to read that kind of sounds like an adult film that has, say, a same gender in it. Watch when we
Go for it.
Okay, so Man of Steel, Beyond Darkness.
No.
Man of Steel, Black of Night.
No.
No.
Okay, and
None
then,
of these invoke Superman. They're
Wait,
all.
is this the last one?
No. This is like the sixth one.
Keep going.
So it's Man of Steel, Night Falls.
Nope.
Man of Steel, and this sounds like a Green Lantern title. Man of Steel, The Blackest Hour.
Nope.
Man of Steel, The Darkest Hour.
Nope.
It better
And
be
then
long.
here's the last one. Man of Steel, The Darkness Within.
Ugh.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Steal the
Billy's
darkness
face
within.
really sound ill.
Like, why is your cape flapping so much?
If I could only use my
Man,
X-ray
yeah.
vision to see what's going on behind
Man of Steel,
those
The Darkness
doors.
Within.
Will we see something like from the... What's that one guy's
Why
name?
did they-
Dicks.
now, they don't have a villain yet, but they're making it sound like it's the end of the world already. So is it going to be Doomsday?
It could be.
I hope
You
it's
know what?
Doomsday or
No,
Metallo.
because if
with
it's-
all the dark titles,
Did you see the guy that just into talks right now? It's some guy from Game of Thrones. Or in the talks about
what are
him
you
being
gonna
in
do
with
the
Lex-
movie.
Does
But
that
they
mean
And he looks
Lex?
like a total
Luthor-
beef guy.
Wait, but
He's a
does
big
that
guy.
mean Lex Luthor is just gonna like be nobody in it? Like they're just gonna hint towards him, and then finally at the very end, he's
Well,
like, "Look,
I
you've
see
destroyed
the-
a lot of my property, dude. It's time for me to kick your ass." Like,
you know, Bryan Cranston saying, "I am the danger."
I don't know. I think the next one it has to be Luthor. Like, you can't have Superman without Luthor.
I think what they'll do is that like they'll have Lex Luthor involved, but not a potential villain, because they do
He'll
plan
be
on
funding
doing
the-
like
the
3
villains.
Superman films, like another Superman film other than this one.
Which is
So there's
okay,
gonna be
but
a
then
third one, but maybe.
so
Lex
are we
Luthor-
gonna have this umbrella of Superman, then JLA, or are
I don't know, honestly, dude. Like, I think what they're gonna do is that
it doesn't
they're
seem like
just
they're very
gonna have-
organized.
No,
They're not.
They're
They're-
not.
No,
They
no,
really
Everything
are
they're
not.
doing is in response to Marvel, doing it the way they did it.
I
and
mean,
now
they're casting Wonder Woman in it, dude.
Which I might add, we talked about it earlier. This chick is not stacked enough to be Wonder Woman.
Oh,
You
nor-
yeah.
can't-
Oh, yeah.
You're never going to get a woman of like. I know the comic book nerds are all pissed off, but you're never going to get a woman with those dimensions. They don't exist.
What about
Yeah.
China?
They don't exist. But
Yeah, but she's not an
she's
actress.
not an actress.
She's not a good.
We can make her an actress. We
No,
have
dude.
the technology.
The Rock was one thing. You can't do this to everybody.
You can't.
Hey, they did it with John Cena.
No. You think they did it?
No, he's not.
Roddy Piper is the only wrestler.
Roddy Rowley.
Oh,
Who
God.
could this guy play?
Zod.
Oh, dude, that's the guy from. Did you see Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in
the-
talks of being Man of Steel, so I'm thinking he might be Doomsday or
What
Metallo.
about the girl? Wait. What
reminds
about
me-
the girl from Thor? The one that she was
Seth?
supposed to.
She wanted to be Wonder Woman. Like,
She would've
threw
been
in her
great.
name. Like, she threw in her name in the running, but they cast someone else.
But they also don't want like, oh, well, you're part of the Marvel universe. Let's not bring you over to DC.
That's what I mean. Ryan Reynolds did Deadpool and then did Green
Yeah,
Lantern.
but does that Deadpool really count?
You know what I'm hoping for with the Days of
Do
Do
you
Future
you feel
Past?
like it does?
Yeah, well, I mean, not in like the whole.
Do
ending
any of
thing.
those X-Men movies count?
I'm trying to tell you right now.
I freaking beg to. Well, apparently
Wait,
it does
wait.
now.
It does
Matt.
now, Dick.
This is my
Just being honest,
my
they were
sec-
horrible.
my secret hope is that Days of Future Past, since they changed the past, it'll be like a chance to reboot the franchise.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that, but that is freaking awesome.
Because that would be like,
They
we
already
changed the
are
past.
They are doing that basically. Like, First Class is like the revamp. They said that already. They said First Class is going
It's
to
a
be the
reboot?
revamp. Yeah, it's like a revamp of the X-Men series.
That's awesome. Maybe they'll make them good this time. and Hugh Jackman will actually pick up a comic.
Well, Hugh Jackman is.
He's producing all of them.
I know, and then like now they're gonna do another Wolverine movie, but he's
Who
like,
keeps
he's
greenlighting
being-
those?
Oh,
Hugh
no.
Jackman, because he has the money to pay for his
Yeah,
next
those are
movie.
terrible.
But then he's
No,
kinda
I heard the
hesitant,
Wolverine was extremely
but
good.
he's hesitant on
Compared to
doing
the
next
original Wolverine.
movie.
He's hesitant to do it.
Yeah, but they said but fans are saying that he did this before, even with Days of Futures Past. He was hesitant to do it, and look at him, he's in it. Like,
Yeah,
Look
for
at
a
him.
second.
Look at him.
Look at it. Yo, look at it. Yo, dude, I did that. I did that with my friend. We were in bumper to bumper traffic, and he's like, "I gotta go pee," and I was like, "Dude, all we have are Gatorade bottles, and you can't get out. We're on the freeway. It's bumper to bumper traffic. We're in the carpool lane." And he's like, "I gotta pee." I was like, "All right, here's a bottle. Just turn to the left.
I
He's in
know,
the
right?
passenger seat, and he starts going."
You mean
And
to the
I
right,
roll-
right? You mean
He
turn to
turns
the right.
He turns to the right, and I roll down the window and I start honking and I point at the person next to me. I go,
God.
"You look at it!" And they look at him and he's like, "Oh crap!" But then,
you can't stop.
yeah,
midstream.
and they're just looking and he's like, "Oh no!" But it sucked because then 5 minutes later I had to go. So vengeance was served.
True stories of LA traffic.
You are
No, it wasn't. It was going to San
you
Diego.
are
Wow,
easily
worse.
the worst friend ever. That's what that story illustrates.
Whoever said I was a good friend?
That's not that
Who
story.
told this lie? Who spread this rumor?
Here comes Sue with some math.
I thought she was gonna come over here and be like, "They're all horrible Man of Steel titles."
I can't ignore you, Sue.
Do we still?
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Do we still have
Look at
another?
Sue's
We have
writing.
like 2 more
Look,
topics.
she's
don't we?
writing.
She just
Look at
looked
her.
up when I started singing that. Yeah,
I'm gonna wait till she
I love
starts.
her look of disappointment.
I'm
It's
gonna
always
wait
amazing.
I'm gonna wait till she starts writing, and then I'm gonna make a really good joke. Dear diary, he spoke to me. More later.
And that accent that I never understand what he's saying. His name was Pedro. It was a hot summer day.
Dear diary.
And this is why we need to Ustream. Can you please let us film you?
What is that?
Ustream, you literally do a
Who's
live
hanging?
feed of what you're doing. Whoa, wait, well, that's what she was drawing? I thought she was doing something productive. Oh, I was like, she's just staring at the wall. I'm going to look like I'm doing something, and I'm really not. I'm just drawing.
How's
the
Jared
Riddler.
doing, by the way?
Wait, why is he hanging the Riddler? I like the Riddler. This doesn't even look like the Riddler. It's just a
No.
guy with a question mark on it.
I was bored, so I was like, so I just put a Q on it.
It doesn't have to look
or a question
exactly
mark.
like it.
That's funny. Hey, wait. Somebody write art on this, and we'll tape it again.
Oh. Oh,
If
you're
you know, Mario is literally playing Words
Yeah,
with
like-
Friends.
Somebody,
Right now.
you know why? And I'm going to say this. I will say this out loud because the person I know that I'm playing is not going to ever listen to this podcast. This person has no business beating me.
They're sitting, they're sitting there with the dictionary, just trying to beat Mario
Not
right now.
bright, not a bright person, and they're kicking my ass right now. And it will not stand.
What's going on?
It will not say. It will not stand in the. Say it will not
Zod.
stand in the Zod voice.
Oh, what happened? No, dude, you got cut out.
Oh,
Bad Mike?
It is the
yeah,
bad.
this
Well,
person
this
has no
will
business
not
beating me.
stand.
So I apologize. I'm back. I just had.
Well, you're gonna need to be back because you know Indiana Jones and Disney
Dun, dun,
might team up. You know,
dun,
there could be a
dun,
possibility of more. I wouldn't want another Indiana Jones after Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. It was horrible. But if that does happen, I might add that will make Harrison Ford like probably a
The
multi-billionaire.
oldest action hero in the world.
Basic. And he was really good in Cowboys and Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. And that's what made me want to watch Indiana Jones again, because was how amazing he was in Cowboys
Yeah,
and
he
Aliens.
was good. He's always good, man. But he has a
No,
tendency-
he's not always good because Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out.
No, he wasn't bad as Indiana Jones. The whole movie was terrible, but he was.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
come on.
wait,
You
wait,
weren't taken
wait.
away by the monkey swinging scene? and the
That's what I'm saying.
flags?
The whole, yeah,
Wait. Here we go. Here's the scene from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh,
That
okay.
was his horrible acting when he sees a skull. Get the fuck out of here.
I thought that was when he was getting rocket ship. Like,
Yeah.
rocket.
Oh,
yeah.
So I don't remember.
Like being inside the little refrigerator.
The refrigerator. I thought it was a great idea. I thought
Oh
it was
yeah,
pretty
that
cool.
would totally save you from a nuclear blast.
right?
It was made of lead. You're all right. To a degree.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
They
Yeah,
could
that-
do, dude. They could
that
do
would not
Indiana
work.
Jones and the Cure for Cancer. That'll be the next. That'll be the 5th movie. It'll just be him and a walker.
What I understand, what I don't understand is why. Okay, you're in South America, right? So you're doing Crystal. It's South America. Who fled to South America? Right? All the Nazis from World War II, all the war
Well,
criminals.
they fled to there.
They fled to South America. So I was hoping if what ruined that movie was okay. It wasn't the nuke. It was that was it. The monkey scene and all that. What really ruined it was the fact that it was literally aliens. Like it was literally aliens. Which for me, easier to believe that the power of God is going to wipe out the Nazis in Raiders of the Lost Ark than it is for me to believe that aliens are going to come. So why don't they just have it be like, hey, we have this whole Nazi colony down here, and we're manipulating. We're trying to come back into power. That would have been an awesome ending. Instead, we got the stupid, the aliens visited Peru back in the day. They visited the Incas. Really? That's it? That's what we get? You took like something you saw at
He's
2 in
upset.
the morning. You saw something 2 in the morning
He's venting.
on Discovery
He's venting.
Channel.
I was gonna say on
Discovery
history.
Channel. You were listening to Art Bell. George Lucas was listening to Art Bell Coast to Coast and decided, okay, I'm going to make a script based on that.
Well,
Boo, George Lucas. Boo. You already urinated on my childhood with Star Wars. Prequels. And then just to top it off, you know what? You did the golden showers on my childhood, and then the shake. The shake, that was Indiana Jones and the King of the Crystal Skull.
and it was 3 because he wanted to play with himself to the torture
Done.
of you.
Done.
Look
Wow.
it.
Shia LaBeouf?
Disney bought out Lucasfilms. Didn't buy Star Wars. Bought Lucasfilms, and we all know that Indiana Jones is under the same umbrella. The only problem is that Fox has not released any distributing rights to them. So technically they're at a dead point now, where Disney owns the character now, but Fox owns the rights to the movie. So we're kind of in this little gray zone where they're like, all right, well, one of us has to give. So if Fox ends up releasing the rights, it'll go ahead and it'll go to Disney, and I believe it'll be made through Paramount Pictures because Paramount's through Disney, correct?
No.
Yeah,
Disney.
because that's what happened with the Weinstein Company. They had to divide from.
No,
from
Disney's
Paramount.
Disney.
I could have swore they were affiliated in some way.
Nope. Disney's Disney.
Okay, maybe
Paramount's
I'm wrong.
Paramount.
Nope.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, look.
I don't know. All the people in Hollywood apparently know who's aligned with who.
They're not aligned. Sometimes they'll co-produce, but why would Disney need Paramount?
I thought that I don't know, dude. Maybe
Paramount
I'm just mistaken.
All the Paramount did all the Raiders of the Lost Ark movies, all the Indiana Jones movies.
Paramount distributed the deal with Marvel Studios when the Avengers and Iron Man 3
Yeah.
came out. So,
Yeah, but that's because Marvel doesn't have its own. Disney's its own entity. You know what I'm saying? Now Marvel owns Disney. Now Disney owns Marvel, so they have Disney to do it. But look what's on sale at Goodwill. We're buying this for the show.
oh gosh, what is that?
I don't know. It's a doll. My
That
cousin
scares
got.
the crap out
Right?
of me. No,
Look at this doll. My
It's
cousin.
gonna- it's
Billy,
gonna-
look.
it's gonna be under our beds, dude. I don't want it.
You'll wake up. It'll just be on like you'll wake up and it'll just like be on
On your chest? Oh,
Maybe
just
on your chest.
staring at you?
Oh God.
Or even worse, it's me on your chest just staring at you?
That's Indiana Jones, like part 4 right there, all over again.
But, it would be nice to try and redeem Indiana Jones. But knowing our luck, they'll just try and reboot it.
It
and
was
cast
like
someone else as-
Terminator.
They'll cast Shia LaBeouf as Indiana Jones.
Indy Jr.
Indy Jr.
You know.
Wait, he wasn't he already did Indy Jr.?
In his defense, they were like, Shia, like, what the hell are you doing? And he goes, look, man, like, I grew up with Indiana Jones. Like, this is the only time I'm ever going to be able to be in the movie. Like, how can I say no to this?
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with him, but at the same time, I was like, you knew the crap it was going to be, and you still agreed to it, you bastard.
Yeah, well, I think it's just you go in with the best intentions. It's like all the people that signed up to do the prequel trilogy. Like, you're like, dude, I'm going to be in Star Wars. Like, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, but you
Not
were in
knowing-
episode 1. Yeah, but I was in Star Wars.
Exactly. Not knowing you're going to get stuck with Jar Jar Binks. Or,
That's exactly what I was going to say. I was like, unknowingly being like,
Well, at first
who
I
is this
just-
Jar Jar Binks character? Well, funny story. True story. Remember how he had the Ewoks? Yeah, he's like the equivalent of that, but now he's annoying.
You know what's I remember when Vanity Fair did, because I forgot that she's a really famous photographer, Anna Leibovitz. She got the whole cast together for that was the first time they revealed who was going to be like the actual in costume. It was the main cast of episode 1, and it was in Vanity Fair. And I picked it up, a magazine I would never read because I wanted to see it. And I remember seeing Jar Jar Binks, not having seen
CGI
him.
or the guy?
It was the CGI. They had him in there, blended in. And I remember calling my friend up and going, "This is going to be terrible."
You know what? When I first
Just
heard
from that
about it,
picture. And then when they showed the preview and he says, "Used to thinking people gonna die," I was like, "Oh God!" I had a horrible feeling. I ended up seeing that movie a bunch of times,
And
in
you
the
still
theater
couldn't get
because
over
it
it?
was Star Wars. But I never came away with the feeling that I did when I saw the original.
I actually, I was stoked because they're like, oh, Liam Neeson, oh, Samuel L. Jackson. And I was like, wait, this looks like it could be good. You're like, oh, all right.
Well, the thing with the original Star Wars
Used to thinking
movies,
this is gonna suck.
the great thing about the original Star Wars movies,
Everything.
it was so like when you watched it, like you felt every emotion that
You mean the Force?
the character had. Like, perfect example. Tell me you weren't scared when Luke and Leia were swinging across that gap. Tell me you weren't like, crap, are they gonna make it? I think they might not, because that's a really skinny, gnarly looking tooth. What is it, like floss of a string we're about to swing
Like
from?
fishing
But you
wire.
gotta remember.
Yeah.
You gotta remember. The Force has got a lot of power.
What the hell was that?
What was that?
Don't stop till you get enough. Michael Jackson. The Force has got a lot of power. No, nobody.
And then you randomly go, whoo!
Yeah.
Oh,
The wall.
dun 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 dun
Yeah, yeah.
dun dun.
Yep.
He is. He's like,
The Force has got a lot of power. And,
woo! And you're like, wait, where did that come from?
Yep.
It was like he was like, wait, I'm close. I'm about to. Oh.
that's your new opening for
Random-
comedy.
Random note.
Comedy.
I don't know why I just decided to bring this up.
Dun,
Would
dun,
anybody
dun.
be hoping for a new Indiana Jones video game?
Oh,
Yes.
there was supposed to be one, and it
I
was
played one for
supposed-
Xbox that was actually pretty good.
There was a couple out for the in the PC, not the PC days, but like that in between, like the original Nintendo. Like there was a couple out for that were really good, and I missed them. There was a couple out for PC, I think. Yeah,
I've seen the Nintendo ones. They're pretty good. They kind of like really
they were
big
like
maze.
They were like the early Tomb Raiders because you had to, it was like action plus like puzzle solving.
Yeah.
I couldn't do Tomb Raider. I tried, and like I was really special at it.
Yeah. You know
Like,
what?
I couldn't figure out anything.
Don't feel bad.
Turok, same thing. Like I would get to a certain point, and for some odd reason, I couldn't
You
get
have to have
past
a
the
certain
level.
of
I-
you have to have
I-
a certain
I
level
love
of
Turok.
intelligence to maybe make that work. So.
I did like Turok for N64 a lot. It was
Dude,
great.
I was like 8.
I'm kidding.
Like I played Turok Evolution.
You know
and,
what?
like,
Wait,
I don't
wait,
even
wait.
know how I got to certain levels. I was like, how did I even get
Golden moment I just had. They already introduced aliens. They already
You've been
introduced
spending your
Nazis.
whole time trying to do that right now.
You know what would be great for
Jesus
Indiana
Christ.
Jones 5?
Talk to me.
Dinosaurs.
Yes. Yes.
Now that we're talking about Turok.
Yes.
Let's have
Jurassic
dinosaur.
Park plus. Billy.
Billy needs to go into Disney Studios right now.
We already. We already
Kick the door open and just be like, dinosaurs.
but Billy, you know what?
Dinosaurs.
Billy,
Boom.
I hate to.
It'll be the Third Reich trying to take over the world
Billy,
with dinosaurs.
Billy, I hate to break your bubble. We've already had that movie. It's called Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow.
I like that movie.
I did too, but that's kind of what it was.
You know what we can do? We could just, since they're like, let's just do a dying franchise with another dying franchise. So I got it. We'll do Indiana Jones versus Jason.
Oh, Jason.
There you go.
Jason
Just-
Voorhees?
Yes.
I saw the greatest meme of Jason Voorhees recently.
The greatest name?
Meme.
What do you mean?
You know, like little caption things? A
What,
meme?
What did it say?
Oh, it's like, he's like, I'll just wait for that girl to trip over nothing. Girls always be tripping over nothing.
That. Sorry. This cough is killing me, but that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. Let's get into our comic book reviews, man. What have you been
Okay.
reading? Because you're picking up trades now instead of picking up
trades,
singles.
yeah, so I'm a little behind, so you guys have to bear with me because I just in the middle of Death of the Family. Even though I do know what happens, I do want to know how a Batman gets to the point of the end of issue 17.
What I would like to tell you, and it doesn't ruin it, but it does help you understand it better, is that the Joker's trying to tell him that like his Bat family isn't real family, and that the enemies that helped him make him him, that's his true family, and there's nobody closer to him. So what he's trying to do is he's that's what people didn't understand when they read it, that it was death of the family, not death in the family. So when you understand it as that, he's trying to put a thorn in the Bat family. That's what he's trying to do. So when you're reading it, understand that more than anything else.
Okay.
It's
All right.
because like people are like, oh well, this isn't that, this is that, and the title says this, the title says that, and it was
You know
like
what?
Scott Snyder clarified, like, dude, did you guys not understand like what the title of it was? It was this.
Yeah, you know what? If you would have read TMNT, that was exactly what the last story was about. Except that the family actually breaks up.
Wait, so the turtles are not together anymore?
But he messed up with Leo a lot.
Who's he?
Shredder. He messed with Leo's head like big time.
Yeah, he was like, hey, you're the smart one.
Well, like
Really?
he
Wait,
like
who's smart, Leonardo or Donatello?
Donatello.
Leonardo's the leader,
Yeah,
The leader and the badass.
and then Michelangelo's the dorky one. And
he's the
then
youngest.
Raphael's
He's the youngest brother.
It's like the brute.
What do you mean youngest? They were born seconds after each other.
I guess so. I mean, I
They're like,
wasn't
you're
there.
the little brother. He's like, I was born 10 seconds after you, jerk.
Yeah, that mutagen has a big effect.
Do they show how they're like made? Is
Uh,
it still the ooze?
it is still the ooze, but they changed the story.
What happened?
They are reincarnations.
Of?
Well, for this story, like Shredder has been reincarnated like at least 3 times, and then like what's it called?
So it's kind of like Power Rangers when they're like, evil is lurking again.
Well,
We
basi-
have to find new Power Rangers.
Well, like Splinter was basically he was part of the Foot Clan when it went like corrupt, and he decided to break off.
Okay.
And I guess like the original Shredder was like, no, you can't do that, and he killed his wife and his kids, like his 4 kids.
Really?
Yeah, he like decapitated all of them.
Does he still have the shink?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And so like he
Are those like, are they like Wolverine status, or they're just like arm grips that are just attached?
Oh yeah, they're
to
part of his armor. That's not built into him.
him? Okay.
But yeah, he isn't a reincarnated like Shredder. So like the thing is, every time they come back to life, that's what makes Shredder a badass. So like he's basically had like 2-3 lifetimes to hone his skill.
So he's almost like a Ra's al Ghul.
Yes, without the breaks,
All right.
because he has to like every time he dies, he has to go spend time in the afterlife.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so like the last micro series that just came out last week was
He
about
goes
like
back to the devil. Hey, what's up, dude?
the last
You gonna
micro.
be here a while this time? I don't know.
The last micro series was about like he said that the last time he went to the afterlife, that something bad had happened that was going to prevent him from reincarnating again.
So now this is like his one time to basically, I gotta try and stick.
It was
as
a
long as
very
possible.
interesting issue because I don't want to spoil the story unless, I mean, are you guys reading it?
No.
No? Okay. Well, basically there was
Can you stop? You look like
the leader.
no. No.
Okay, well, he's in the afterlife. He basically like he finds out that somebody is ruling the underworld, like of all the warriors, and he tries to get all the undead warriors, like, you know, follow me and we'll take him, or we'll kill him and we'll take over. And when he goes to kill the leader, he finally gets him, and when he takes off his mask, it's his older self.
What?
So basically, he killed his older self, which means he's not gonna reincarnate anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah, he's just
He's like, ha! You're dead. Oh crap!
because some
it's
guy
me.
warned him. He's like, "Do not take on the leader, or you will not reincarnate again." He's like, "I don't give a shit. I'm the Shredder. Like, I want to take over the underworld."
And he's like, wait, I do own the underworld. It's $1, Rene. Stop it.
And so, like, yeah, he's like he kicked out the turtles from New York. The turtles are gone.
So they're not in New York anymore.
No,
go to
they left.
Chicago?
The next issue is called Northampton. They left to the O'Neill farm to like recover.
Okay, that's still cool.
Splinter's leg is broken. Leonardo.
And you know when rats' legs break, they usually don't heal again.
Yeah,
Just saying.
he's
They
got
usually die.
It's
I'm not being serious. Why are you laughing?
yeah. It looked pretty bad when they broke his leg. Leonardo's head is totally messed up. He doesn't.
Ugh.
He doesn't
Why,
want
why is it messed up?
to. He had been kidnapped by Shredder, and they like twisted his memories to think that like all the turtles and Splinter were bad, and that Shredder was really his dad. And he was actually working for the Foot Clan for a while.
Nah.
And so like, but once they rescue him, like you can tell he doesn't want to be part of the turtle family anymore. Like Splinter tries to like console him, and he just pushes him away. He's like, "Don't touch me."
I have no idea why you think I'm nice to you. What about you, Mario? What have you been reading, good sir? You just cleared out a whole bunch of comics. Let's go ahead and just get off our phone for like a minute or two and just put it on down. I could wait.
Okay.
Get up here, dude.
I'm waiting.
What have you been reading?
Nothing.
All of a sudden.
I'm done. I'm done with
Come
comics.
on.
I'm done with comics. Captain America can kiss my ass.
I'm reading. It isn't a comic book, but I want to recommend everybody that's into comic books.
No, I'm joking.
Read Sean Howe's book called Marvel Comics: The Untold Story.
Yes, you have explained it to us vaguely.
I picked it up. I talked about it a couple weeks ago. I finished it. It is great. It will tell you everything you need to know about Marvel.
Is it going to make me hate writers and artists now?
Yes. It will.
I don't know if I want to read it.
Well, you got to you're dealing with artistic temperaments all the time, and you won't hate all the artists and writers, but you'll realize that I mean,
Will I hate Jim Lee more than I do right now?
you won't hate Jim Lee. He doesn't come off too badly.
You might question Stan Lee.
You'll question Stan Lee. Remember,
He's old. Give him a break.
Remember, I said I said the book calls him on his bullshit. That's exactly what I mean. And I mean, like Stan Lee's a likable enough personality, and he's who doesn't like Stan Lee? But there's a lot going on that we're never really going to know the truth of. And Stan Lee spins it one way, and Steve Ditko and Jack Kirby spun it another way, and it's just somewhere in between lies the truth.
Look, I'll explain it the way they do in Big Fish. Would you rather hear the theatrical version, or would you rather hear the real version? Same thing with Life of Pi. Sometimes it's better to believe the lie than to hear the truth. Sometimes. Which, I mean, Stan Lee's... dude, that guy's marketing himself like it's nobody's business.
Stan Lee?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's in every Marvel movie other than any of the X-Men's.
I can understand being in Marvel movies, but he's just
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, Big Bang Theory, TV shows, even
Well,
doing
you guys-
so many signings. It's
Yeah. Did you guys get to see? It was a reality TV show. It was one of those contest ones. It was called King of the Nerds.
No. Oh, no. I thought you were talking about... Because Stan Lee had a reality show that says...
Superheroes.
Yeah, Who Wants to Be a Superhero?
Yeah, I didn't understand that at all.
It was basically Stan Lee was holding a reality show, and it was people audition, and then it's basically you get...
Is it
put
cosplayers?
No, it's basically people that legitimately came up with their own superheroes, and if they win the reality show, they get to have their own comic book based off of them.
Oh, dude, that lasted nothing because I've never heard of that comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had King of the Nerds, and it was, dude, they had this bitchin' place to stay at. Dude, imagine every single game console ever invented. Imagine every single movie statue that has ever been made. And it's just all in this house. And imagine every, geek alcoholic beverage you can think of. So there was a lot of Arrogant Bastard around. There was a lot of the really strong alcohols, but you had to be smart where you had to put chess. You had to know movie, movie trivia. Yeah. You had to know a lot of things. So I mean, it was cool, but it lasted one season. I didn't even finish it, to be honest. I think I watched 3 or 4 episodes, and that was it.
There's this new show that Sci-Fi's doing called Nerdgasm.
I heard about that. What is it?
It's apparently think of it as the nerd for the geeks for real world. It's basically they all live in a house and they all do stuff for convention. They help out and their jobs are that they do stuff for the Comic-Con stuff. That they do stuff for comic book conventions.
Oh gosh.
So but then they get to meet certain people. One guy met George Takei. and he was like literally crying. Like he was like, "Oh my god!" He's like, oh,
Can you
my
say,
God.
"Oh my"? Oh my.
Oh my! Hello.
Is that all we read? Did anybody else read anything else?
No, well, we're just
We're just shooting the shit now.
Billy, Billy, why are you derailing this, man?
because he wants to talk about Green Arrow more.
See, I'm like the Riddler. I was like, I have a plan. You guys are like the Joker's like, plans.
That was so good. I'd be glad to be the Joker.
You're dealing with 3 Jokers.
It's like, let's get captured to get this guy, but we're going to bank on him saving us this one time, but not this other time. And then he's going to go for this girl if I lied to him. It's like, that sounds so complicated to bail one guy out. It's like, trust me.
It's gonna work.
He's like, and we're going to burn Harvey Dent in the process, too.
Yeah, it's going down.
I know, right? That's freaking awesome. But yeah, I would definitely. I think I need to jump on a little nerdgasm.
Nerdgasm.
There's a couple of good things coming out on sci-fi now.
Yeah, there is actually. Yeah, Being Human's coming back, which I love.
Yes,
I love
Being Human is coming back.
That's always been back for me.
Stupid. How are your Saturday morning cartoons?
Fuck you.
Whoa! That wasn't meant to be an insult.
I think it kind of was. If you listen, he goes, because you hear Matt kind of go, "How are your Saturday morning cartoons?" Like,
like you knew.
Yeah, like you knew.
He knew they're not airing till next year. I got up talk about whack attack. I got up early this morning. I was like, oh, no new Ninja Turtles. Not even they weren't even like doing a rerun. There was nothing. I was
Turtles
like, I got
in
up for no reason.
Did you go back to bed?
Yes.
With the green meat ninja team.
What the hell was that?
That's the new Turtles.
Yeah, it's the new Turtles.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, did you not see the last episode with Corey Feldman? It was great.
No, I didn't.
Corey-
You know I don't watch it.
Corey Feldman did a great Slash.
Oh, I saw that episode where where April's tutoring him or something. Or is that another
That's
one?
Casey Jones.
Oh, that's Casey Jones I'm thinking of.
What's the difference?
Josh Peck is Casey Jones. Casey Jones is the hockey mask vigilante,
Okay.
and then Slash is like the evil turtle.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
They have an evil turtle?
Yeah,
I
Slash.
forgot about that.
And there was also
Forgot about
Taka, I guess, if you count Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Do not remember
Yeah.
any of this. I think it's time to put a pin in it.
Okay.
All right, guys.
All
It's been a
right.
great show.
I know, dude. He's been on Words with Friends for.
No, I'm on my podcast page. I'm just kidding.
I might add great podcast with your wife.
Thank you.
It was very entertaining. I find your wife is a lot more witty
Yes.
than you.
Yes.
She's very quick,
Yes. She's very
and I
sharp.
could see why you married her.
That's right. She's very sharp.
Especially the part where I hear, "Is there anything sexier?" Me just playing Battlefield in my Captain America pajamas. She's like, "No, the only thing sexier is with the what is it? The universe, the screwdriver, the sonic screwdriver."
She
and
referenced the picture
she
we-
goes, "Sonic screwdriver and wearing a Star Wars shirt, and just that." And I was like, "Wow." I wouldn't want to picture Mario in it, but if my wife were to tell me that, I'd be like, "I love you."
Where is the Star screwdriver right now? It's all
I know, right?
I've got it. I always carry it with me. Hey!
Well, you could say, "Well, baby, we could use my sonic screwdriver a little later tonight."
All right, guys.
All right, guys, this is Undercity Chaos in the mind of the comic. Get it,
No,
get
you're
going.
new. No, you're new.
Get it.
No, the one we just did. The other one. The other.
What? Oh, the one that
The
was
Michael Jackson.
I just did it.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh, you want me to do it again?
get it again because we were talking over it.
All right. This is Undercity Chaos in the mind of the comic cover. Barely, dude. All right. I'm MTR, also known as Panther, and as always,
Rene.
Billy. 20th century man.
General Zod.
General Zod.
You didn't want to do Bane?
I do. What I do for the
You
good
guys.
of my people.
You guys have a great week. Oh, wait. My bad.